McGrath.
Good morning. Kate Oireachtas, I want to thank the Minister O'Brien for his engagement with me anytime I contacted him, and indeed welcome the Community Fund. Some communities in my county were successful in getting that, and thank the communities for their engagement. But the truth is the lack of effective government action is the root cause of Ireland's housing crisis, and indeed this crisis for asylum seekers. The crisis has left refugees in desperate situations and leaving around 12,000 Irish people homeless and approximately 250,000 Irish individuals, including men, women and children, in precarious housing situations all over the country. Many struggle to pay rent, heat and every other kind of issues. A huge crisis. There is no one to blame for this catastrophic mess but the government. And it's high time, I believe, that Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil and the Greens offer a sincere apology for allowing this situation to unfold. Even as we speak today, evictions are carrying on, and they've been going on all the time, even through COVID, for various reasons. Mortgage holders are struggling to pay their loans as repossessions loom. The number of asylum seekers is rapidly rising, and the country faces a shortage of at least, as I said, 250,000 homes. It is important to note that anyone who dares to question the lack of direction or express legitimate concerns is conveniently labelled as right-wing, which undermines the seriousness of the crisis. The crisis is of the utmost importance, and it not only affects those living and those seeking refuge, but also impacts on the social cohesion of our own people in our own society and with integration. The government's failure to communicate the lack of a viable immigration or housing strategy and complete lack of transparency are the common denominators of this situation. Let's begin by examining the government's decision to welcome tens of thousands of vulnerable people to this country, promising them a better life, despite knowing that our country lacks the capacity to provide the basic accommodation for these individuals and families. It is the government that is letting these people down and have not done anything to help them in their legitimate concern. So I condemn any far-right actions, or so-called far-right, but it's easy if you label everything else. There's no room for violence and protest any place else, but we must look after these people genuinely.